Hello and welcome to the Energetics of Business podcast, where we bridge the gap between the woo-woo and the tech. My name is Michelle Douglas and I'm an energetic alignment expert helping entrepreneurs to tap into their inner power and create a business that flows with ease and authenticity. In each episode, we'll dive into the strategies that blend soulful alignment with practical business know-how. Now, let's dive in and align your business from the inside out.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Douglas and I am from energeticsofbusinesshub.com. I've decided to put a lot of focus on limiting beliefs, so we're going to be talking about that for the time being, and today I'm talking about what limiting beliefs are and how they can affect your success. So what is a limiting belief? They're like little invisible barriers that keep you from reaching your full potential. They're like software that you have running in the background, dictating what you believe you can or cannot achieve. And these beliefs can sound something like, I'm not good enough, money is hard to make, success is for someone like them, but not for me, that sort of thing. And a lot of the time, we're not even conscious of these limiting beliefs that are actually driving our negative behavior, which in turn creates so-called negative results in our life. These beliefs are just like little stories your mind has internalized and has basically turned into something that impacts on your external life. So how do they impact on your success? Limiting beliefs don't just sit there quietly in the background doing nothing. They actually have a very strong influence in what you do or even what you don't do. If you've got a belief that's something along the lines of, oh, I can't do that, and then an opportunity comes along to do that, you'll probably not do it because this old belief's sitting in there going, no, don't do it, I can't do it. So they're quite powerful little buggers, and they're not going to help you to achieve whatever success you want to achieve in your life. They need to be gone. So they create this cycle where you have a belief. So let's just say you think you're not good enough to land a high-paying client. Then that actually leads to you not pitching your services, or maybe you're undercharging for a specific service that you offer or a product that you offer. And that can lead to an action where you hesitate to pitch your services or you undercharge well below what you're actually worth. The result of that is that you reinforce the belief that high-paying clients are out of reach. So this vicious cycle feeds itself, making it even harder and harder to step into the life that you truly want. But here's the thing. When you clear out these beliefs, you free yourself to take these bold, aligned actions that you probably wouldn't have done otherwise. So how do you identify limiting beliefs? You can't change what you don't acknowledge. So the first thing to do is to actually identify these beliefs. Now, it's not always easy to do, but let me just give you some high-level ideas of what you can do to target the beliefs that are just under the surface. So reflect on your recurring patterns. Do you always feel stuck at a certain income level? Or maybe you struggle to speak up at meetings, things like that. They could be clues. The second thing to do is to listen to your self-talk. Pay attention to the whole, I can't do this and I'm not that statements that run through your mind. And they're often running through your mind before you realize they're actually happening. And the third thing you can do is to ask yourself, once you've caught that negative thought, is this really true? Challenge those thoughts that come up, and often they crumble under your intense scrutiny. So where do these beliefs come from? They don't just appear out of nowhere, and they're often planted in our subconscious by either early experiences, such as when you grew up, you might have heard your parents saying things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford it, or you might have been told to stay in your lane, that sort of thing. Societal conditioning about success, gender roles, or what's realistic can step into your mindset as well if you allow it to. You may not even realize you're allowing it to. And inherited beliefs. So these can be beliefs that come from your family lines. They've come all the way through. You probably picked them up before you were even 7 years old, so when you were really young. Now, another thing with beliefs is that they can actually come in through past lives, and that's a whole other section of the work I do. But Yeah, ultimately, the most common beliefs that you're going to find are those that came from early experiences, from society, and from inherited beliefs through your family line. So the good news is, even though you've absorbed it or inherited it or you've taken it on from society, they don't have to stay around. You don't have to keep them. So how do you clear these limiting beliefs? When you become aware of the limiting beliefs that have been driving your unconscious programs and therefore your action, that's when you're able to clear them. So not all limiting beliefs are out there in the open so that you can identify them and clear them though. So that's where the aligned abundance breakthrough comes in. This process involves first identifying where you are right now. From there, I read your energies and determine your energetic alignment with abundance and with your goals. And from there, we begin the process of identifying the energetic blocks that are keeping you out of alignment. From there, I clear those blocks. I help you to step forward into alignment with your true soul self so that you can begin to create circumstances that you actually want rather than what you don't want. This is by far the easiest and quickest way to identify and clear your limiting beliefs, especially because many of them are unconscious and well below the surface, and it's unlikely you're going to even know they're there. From my own perspective, doing this work on myself, I have been quite surprised by some of the information that's come through, and I had no idea I had some of these beliefs driving my unconscious behavior. If, however, you're not wanting the help and you want to start manifesting new results in your life today, there is something you need to do. It won't be as quick or as painless as working with someone like myself, but it will get you going. So the first thing you need to do is to take a new action. The next thing is to make sure that action is outside of your comfort zone. So it must be a brand new action. The third thing, and this is going to be a little bit difficult for you to know without working with me, is to make sure that this action is in alignment with you at the level of the soul. Now, when you take misaligned action, so this is action that's not in alignment with who you are at the level of the soul, you're going to create external circumstances that are not in alignment with you or what you want. So this is why it's so important. So your results will show if you're taking misaligned actions, but all is not lost, because if you did take a so-called wrong action, you need to course correct by taking a new action, and that new action needs to meet that same criteria. So it must be outside of your comfort zone. And hopefully next time it will be in alignment with who you are at the level of the soul. And then you watch for the new results. The good news about this process is that you will see feedback, and it may not be the ultimate outcome that you're chasing, but you will see feedback in your physical experience generally within about 24 hours of taking that brand new action. Now, if nothing changed, it would be because the new action that you took was not outside of your comfort zone. So whether you take an action that's in alignment with you or not, you're going to see new results as long as that action was outside of your comfort zone, okay? So hopefully I'm getting that through. You've got to be out of your comfort zone. Otherwise, you're not going to see anything new in your results. You'll see status quo, basically. So now I'm going to finish off by saying why clearing these negative or limiting beliefs is worth it. Imagine waking up without the mental weight of, I can't do this, or I'm not enough, or this is never going to work. Picture yourself confidently taking steps towards your dreams, knowing that your success is within reach. That's what clearing limiting beliefs can do for you. It's not about becoming someone you're not. It's about shedding those layers of doubt and fear to reveal the capable, abundant person you've been all along. So if you haven't done so already, head over to the Aligned Abundance Breakthrough page. Check it out. Have a look. It's over at energeticsofbusinesshub.com. Just click on the Work With Me page and you'll see the option to take a look there. If you have any questions, please reach out. I really look forward to working with you. If you sign up anytime between now and Christmas Eve, you will get a massive discount. Go check it out. I'll chat to you very soon.